This is a video chart presentation of Ascent Solar Technologies. It's a NASDAQ listed stock, trading ticker ASTI. The stock, like a lot of other solar plays, has had a lot of volatile movements this year. I think it's notable. There's a pretty strong support level just above 70 cents. And when the stock came back down from highs over top of $1, it settled right back on that support level again this week. And then Tuesday and Wednesday pushed upward again to challenge a resistance point right around 80 cents. And that's going to be a spot that we're going to keep an eye on going forward. See if the candles can bust through that resistance, put together another swing to the upside, where it can notch some pretty decent gains in a relatively short period of time. So it's stock on that support. This is one worth keeping an eye on going forward. Now you can see the MACD histogram bars. Not a huge uptrend, but they are moving back upward as the stock price is coming down. Looks like they're just about ready to break through zero, telling us a bullish cross will be happening. The 12 passed through the 26 EMA. And that's the shift in trend that we'll be looking for, and certainly breaking above zero again to put this chart in a much more bullish position. Now along that, you can see the slow stow just run right along zero as the stock price is sliding off. Just no bullish momentum in the play at all. But now with this little bit of upward pressure, slow stow is rotating off that bottom. And it's something to keep an eye on. Try and move upward, break through 50, and put the slow stow back in a bullish position. Now along those same lines, money flow index coming out of oversold, making its way back over top of 20. Still very early on, but just showing some signs of life. And that people are starting to pay slightly higher prices for the stock again. But of course, it is notable that's still in bear chart position. We want to see this back over top of 50 to show that the price is above average prices. Same sort of thing is happening with the RSI right now. It's probably the most commonly used gauge of momentum. Just kept dropping lower and lower with the stock price coming off the highs. But now for the first time in over a month, starting to put together a little bit of a stronger upward move. You can see the 14 RSIs registering a 41. We use that benchmark of 50 as a line between the bulls and bears having control. So we'll be watching now to see if it can break this resistance point, let the momentum kick it in gear, and see if the RSI can break above 50 and certainly start trending a little bit closer to 70. Now I'll put this support level in right there just over top of 70. See, back in August that was support. Again in September it dipped right back down near that area before the stock made about a 50% move. And of course pulled right back down, and it's holding that support again. It's an absolute must for us that support stays intact as a stop loss area, because there's not any support in sight should that level be broken. Now to the upside, I think it's worth noting that there is some resistance in the short term right there at 80 cents. And it actually continues, see, going back through here, where in September that was a tough spot as well for the chart. That's going to be the first step. If it does push through that, the resistance does run right up to around 85 cents. Again, you can see historically that was an area of resistance. And even here earlier this month, that was an area of resistance. So that's why I want to see these momentum and trend indicators really start to push into more bullish positions to show that the price per share is taking on some heavy buying pressure to blow through both of those areas in one shot, hopefully. Now, above and beyond that, there's going to be some more that comes in right through this area around 95 cents. But I expect the psychological barrier of $1 to act as resistance. It's just a real common area. That's why it's always referred to as a psychological barrier. There's definitely a little bit of static resistance that comes along with that. So that's a point that I'd always look for, even though the reality of it is that static resistance doesn't start getting heavy again to the upside until those old highs are challenged up around $1.15, which closing at 79 cents on Wednesday, that's a very nice upside potential. We always look at things first and foremost in the short term, and that's holding this support level and breaking through this initial resistance and putting these indicators into more bullish positions than they are right now. But the chart is showing signs of life, and a potential move off this bottom again looks possible. So for those reasons, we're going to keep this on radar to see how it wraps this week up and to see how it performs in the coming days. But as always, it's merely my interpretation of the ASTI chart. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions on any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.